Legacy checks, hub changing lives daily, watch the fam get blessed. 3 get you bronze, 6 get you silver, plug 9 go gold, now the team getting bigger. 100 squad, that's a 1-star crown, and a 300 deep, that's a 2-star sound. 500 strong, now we running like a boss, cut 1500 squad, 4-star, never lost. 5-star team, Rolex shining on my wrist, nigga legacy in motion, we ain't stopping till we rich.
On Sapphire Flex, that's a 100K ring, Nigel Ruby at 250, now we doing big things. Diamond ring shining at a $500,000, double up a milli, now we running up the bill. Social media take over, dominating every lane. Top team worldwide, put respect on the name. We don't chase jobs, now we build that wealth. To travel more, stress less, and invest in yourself.
Run it up, rank it up, go. Bronze, silver, gold, let's grow. 1-star, 2-star, 3, 4, 5. 5-star Rolex, living that life. This ain't a game, this a movement. We changing lives, we breaking generational curses. Dark, we stacking legacy in, and we ain't stopping till we all at the top. Team relentless, we here to stay. Building wealth in a major way. Legacy moves, travel dreams unlock. All gas, no brakes, straight to the top.
Relentless in the building, we building wealth, changing lives, and taking over big business, big bags, let's get it.
Run it up, rank it up, go. Bronze, silver, gold, let's grow. Feeling 1-star, 2-star, 3, 4, 5. 5-star Rolex, living that life. Started from a vision, now we running up the score. They're helping people level up, now they're earning more. For travel biz, popping, stacking legacy checks. Hub changing lives daily, watch the fam get blessed. 3 get you bronze, 6 get you silver, plug 9 go gold, now the team getting bigger. 100 squad, that's a 1-star crown, and a 300 deep, that's a 2-star sound. 500 strong, now we running like a boss, cut 1500 squad, 4-star, never lost. 5-star team, Rolex shining on my wrist, nigga legacy in motion, we ain't stopping till we rich.
On Sapphire Flex, that's a 100K ring, Nigel Ruby at 250, now we doing big things. Diamond ring shining at a $500,000, double up a milli, now we running up the bill. Social media take over, dominating every lane. Top team worldwide, put respect on the name. We don't chase jobs, now we build that wealth. To travel more, stress less, and invest in yourself.
Run it up, rank it up, go. Bronze, silver, gold, let's grow. 1-star, 2-star, 3, 4, 5. 5-star Rolex, living that life. This ain't a game, this a movement. We changing lives, we breaking generational curses. Dark, we stacking legacy in, and we ain't stopping till we all at the top. Team relentless, we here to stay. Building wealth in a major way. Legacy moves, travel dreams unlock. All gas, no brakes, straight to the top.
Relentless in the building, we building wealth, changing lives, and taking over big business, big bags, let's get it.
Run it up, rank it up, go. Bronze, silver, gold, let's grow. Feeling 1-star, 2-star, 3, 4, 5. 5-star Rolex, living that life. Started from a vision, now we running up the score. They're helping people level up, now they're earning more. For travel biz, popping, stacking legacy checks. Hub changing lives daily, watch the fam get blessed. 3 get you bronze, 6 get you silver, plug 9 go gold, now the team getting bigger. 100 squad, that's a 1-star crown, and a 300 deep, that's a 2-star sound. 500 strong, now we running like a boss, cut 1500 squad, 4-star, never lost. 5-star team, Rolex shining on my wrist, nigga legacy in motion, we ain't stopping till we rich.
On Sapphire Flex, that's a 100K ring, Nigel Ruby at 250, now we doing big things. Diamond ring shining at a $500,000, double up a milli, now we running up the bill. Social media take over, dominating every lane. Top team worldwide, put respect on the name. We don't chase jobs, now we build that wealth. To travel more, stress less, and invest in yourself.
Run it up, rank it up, go. Bronze, silver, gold, let's grow. 1-star, 2-star, 3, 4, 5. 5-star Rolex, living that life. This ain't a game, this a move.
Two things are almost certain about you. Number one, you know people who travel. Of course you do. Everybody travels. It's an $8 trillion industry. It's what people dream about doing. And number two, you probably aren't making the commission. You see, every car rental, every hotel, and every resort pays commissions. They may go to a website or to a traditional travel agent, but trust us, someone is earning it. Well, what if we could show you a way to put that commission in your pocket? It doesn't hurt to take a peek. Interested?
All right, welcome everybody. Thank y'all so much for being on. I see we already have the live comments coming in. Okay, live comments. Hashtag live. I see you, Tina. I see you, Miss Dawn. Hashtag live Atlanta in the house. Yes, we're excited to see you on, Phyllis. If you are already a part of our amazing organization, go ahead and share this live out. We have viewers on both YouTube and Facebook. So thank y'all so much for taking time with us on this amazing evening. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you shout out to the person who invited you here, your sponsor code. Tell them thank you, because y'all, they could have kept this to themselves, but they didn't. Listen, there are two types of consumers, or two types of travelers, consumers and merchants, and they're teaching you or giving you the opportunity to learn how you can get paid in travel. So make sure y'all grab your pen, grab your paper, stay until the very end, because we have a very special vacation surprise for you. I know you guys are going to love it. All right. So grab your pen and paper, guys. You could take some notes, and at the end, you may have some questions, or you may be joining our organization, just like thousands of others who have decided to be a part of Team Relentless. And I have with me live director Deneen. I know you're used to being on TikTok, but welcome to the Facebook and the YouTube live stream. How are you this Sunday?
I am doing super fantastic. Thank you, Coach, for having me.
Great. So we are going to dive in, you guys. Again, we are here to showcase how the travel business work. Now we have on-demand options, of course, for this, but here we want to make sure that you guys get to hear from us, in a more engaging. So you'll hear us talk back and forth. We have another business partner that's going to hop on with us in just a moment. So I will interview them and we'll dive in back and forth. But just so you guys know who I am LaVonda Thornton Bush, also known as the Travel Queen. Y'all was introduced to this business back in 2015 while still working a job. If you work a job, drop the word JOB in the comments. Job. Okay. We are not here to bash jobs. How many of y'all know jobs are a blessing to pay your bills, right? I was actually working my dream job, a job I prayed for and hoped for. Y'all, it had checked all the boxes. Great location. I worked remote. I had all the corporate toys. I didn't even have to check in office Monday through Friday. I was earning six figures, traveling the world. But how many of you know all that glitters isn't gold? What I start to realize is that job that was once a dream was turning into a nightmare, taking me away from my babies that y'all see in the photos. When I started this business, they were 2 and 3 years old. They're now 13, 14, and my oldest son is 27, y'all. He was in high school playing all the sports. And once I got started in this business, I realized I wanted freedom. We'll talk to you about that in a moment. But a few months after joining this business, that same six-figure job fired me. Anybody ever been fired before? Say me in the comments, okay? Me in the comments. But this was the first time I was actually laid off from a job with a plan B. So that's the difference. While watching this today, guys, we want you to think about how can you keep your job and build a business? Because thanks to that decision, I haven't worked a job since that six-figure job fired me in 2016. Thanks to this business that we're sharing with you, I've been able to homeschool my kids, travel the world, earn multiple six figures. And y'all, I even got to retire my husband 3 years ago, who gave me the dream of being able to be a full-time mom. So I say this business can change your life, y'all are in the right spot. Because what we want to do today, Director Deneen, is talk to them about the real adulting. Let's talk about freedom. When you was introduced to this business, what was freedom for you?
To be honest, Coach, freedom for me was being available to my children and my mother, because I was her caregiver until she transitioned, right? And I was working a job, and it was just too difficult to work a job and be available to my mom because she was battling cancer, and I had two toddlers and a teenager. Ha! Right. So that was very difficult for me. So freedom looked like being available to them.
Yes. And guys, now here's what we want you to do. Start to imagine what freedom looks like for you because it looked like something different for everybody. What about financial freedom? You can have more money than just what you need. How about having so much income that you can get what you want, right, Director Didi? Like,
Yes.
think about personal freedom. For those of you who come in a job, you know what that looks like. That looks like PTO time out the window. When we're ready to take off, we approve all of our PTO when you have personal freedom. Think about not having to give a doctor's note, but just being able to take care of your sick children or sick spouses. I had a sick spouse and a sick kid in the same week and didn't need a doctor's note to explain myself to anyone. But y'all, I want you to think about time freedom. What does it look like to have the time that you want to spend it with whom you want when you want? Now we're going to dive into designing your ideal life because at the end of the day, the life that you have is the life that you decide to design. What I love about this business is we have business partners aged from 18, y'all, to over 80 years old. That means at any given moment, you decide you want something better, you can have it. And here we're showing you how to do that without quitting your job. Think about earning more income without a second job. Think about traveling more because here you're going to learn how to become a travel professional, guys. And if you earn more and you have more time to travel more, guess what? That means you're going to naturally experience more in life. So we want you to build a strong network. Y'all are on social media because that's how you're watching this. You're either watching us from Facebook or YouTube. So if you are online, how about we show you how to earn income online? Monetize your network. We monetize other people networks all the time. Think about when someone compliments you on your shirt, your shoes, your purse, right? Even your car, you tell them where you got it from. We're going to show you how you can unlock unlimited income by sharing travel with others, y'all. And this is a business you can work from your phone. How many of y'all are on your phones right now? Guys, the power of e-commerce. Director Deneen, I always tell people, listen, if you can earn income or if you could pay bills online, you should make money online too. No quotas, no inventory, y'all. We're truly talking about the travel industry where you can be a professional. And we have secrets to this industry, how you can earn income and access it as a professional. So who are we, Director Deneen?
We are Planet Marketing, right? We are an online business provider, right? We are a 10-year-old company, right? And we're in over 20 countries all over the world. So if you have a desire to build an international business, guess what? You can do that, right? And our home office is based out of Atlanta, Georgia, right? Y'all, and we have some of the best leadership in the world, not just America, the world, right? And so the gentleman you see on your screen there is none other than our CEO and founder, Mr. Donald Bradley, right? He is an Air Force veteran like myself. He is from Baltimore, Maryland, like myself, right? And he is a visionary, right? And he sought out the best of the best. So now we have our president, Dwayne Vansel, right? New, just started this year in the as the president in our organization, in our company, right? So Dwayne comes with over 20 years of experience. Miss Leanne Schreckler, she's a COO. She has also 20 years of experience, right? So we ain't new to this. We true to this, right? And so if you are looking for a company that's not a startup, we didn't just start this up. We've been doing this for a while, right? And so that's who we are, the baddest in the business, Planet Marketing.
Thank you, Director Denise. I was just over here talking.
Yeah, I'm like, I
Oh,
can't. I was checking my. I thought it was me. I was like, wait a minute.
listen, thank y'all so much. I see y'all in the comments. Y'all like, what happened to the volume? Y'all, I was over here hyped up. I'm like, listen, we're partnered in the top industry, travel. When y'all think about it, we could market anything. We could market healthcare, I don't know, what is it? Health and wellness, makeup, jewelry, all the things. But Mr. Bradley chose travel for the average person like you and I. But he didn't just choose travel, guys. He chose a top host agency in the world. Y'all, we have over 145,000 agents worldwide inside of IntelliTravel. Listen, if you wanted to become a travel agent, let's say over 35 years ago, you would have had to go to school, spend a whole lot of money, and start from scratch earning about $8 an hour. Nowadays, you could partner with our host agency IntelliTravel. If you decide to join us tonight, you're getting all of your accreditations and certifications without going to school. That means that you can start training and selling travel, booking travel as soon as tonight. But y'all, this is an exclusive partnership. See, the person that you guys have just shouted out that invited you, they're already a part of this opportunity. And as a Planet Marketing rep, we sell the IntelliTravel agent business, and we're the only ones who's allowed to sell it. Now, as IntelliTravel agents, you are certified travel agents, y'all. Now, y'all know you guys see James Ferrara. He's IntelliTravel CEO. Y'all, he's been with IntelliTravel since they started over 35 years ago. We're talking great reputation, so much so that he sits on the board of CLIA. That's the Cruise Line International Association. That means that he's helping to make decisions in the travel industry. And let's take a look at how much travel we've sold since our partnership in 2015. $5.5 billion. If you ever made money from IntelliTravel, drop some dollar signs in the comments, y'all, because here's the deal. We're getting all the industry awards and recognition. So I love how you said we're not just figuring this out. We're talking about 3 decades of experience getting top awards from companies like Norwegian Cruise Lines, Carnival Cruise Lines, and my favorite, the Magellan Award, which is truly like the Grammys of travel. So if you guys are trying to figure out, should I start a travel business? Here's the news flash. You're already in the travel business. You're just on the wrong side of the money. Most of you probably didn't know this. Commission is built inside of all of your bookings. If you're already booking travel, guess what? Drop a number one in the comments. Whenever you go through a hotel, resort, cruise, airline, no matter if you're booking on the phone or online, whenever you complete that booking and you get a booking confirmation, they're getting a booking commission. Now, what we're doing here with IntelliTravel is showing you how to get paid. So let's break that down for them, Director Denise.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all, listen. Like Coach LeBron just said, once you position yourself inside of the industry, you'll be earning 70 to 80% commission. Oh, by the way, that's the best split in the industry, right? You'll also have a full-fledged at-home travel agency, right? With state-of-the-art booking portals, right? We are partnering with every single major supplier in the industry. You'll get a payment gateway and a customer management system. Again, the possibilities are infinite, right? Now, listen to me clearly. What can you book when you are an IntelliTravel agent? Somebody put in the chat all of the things. Yes, because you can book group cruises, you can group destination weddings, honeymoons, you can book anniversary trips, girls trips. I don't like this one, but you can also book divorce trips. It is a thing. It's a thing, coach. It's a thing. Okay. You can book what? All of the things, right? When you are an IntelliTravel agent on Team Relentless.
Yes, it's a turnkey business too. I've got paid for my son's destination wedding, you guys. People are getting paid for their birthday trips. They are coming home to commission checks from their friends and family turning into their clients. So I want you guys to put on your entrepreneur hats and know that you're not in business by yourself. See, when you get your travel agent business started, you're going to have access to customer service and support, not just from IntelliTravel, but the entire industry of suppliers. You're going to have direct access to these travel agent portals where you get on demand agent training. How many of y'all are busy? Drop the word busy in the comments. This industry was designed for busy people, y'all. Most people do this on a part time basis while working a full time job. You get access to all the major suppliers worldwide. So that means you don't have to beg or convince people to fly an airline they never heard of or stay in a hotel they're scared of. All right. Now we have sales and marketing materials as well, because let's be honest, y'all, most of us are not graphic design artists, but thankfully we now have AI tools built into our back office. These suppliers will send you brochures, they will create marketing videos and presentations on your behalf because they want you to make money. When you get paid, they're getting paid. But think about this, you have access to the entire industry of travel. Somebody say this is not a vacation club, it is not a timeshare. That means that you have access to get paid selling cruises, vacation packages, tours, car rentals, y'all, airline tickets, hotel rooms, resorts, travel insurance, sports and entertainment tickets, train tickets, vacation rentals, which a lot of people are doing those. It's like Airbnb, but better. Okay. Excursions, activities, even passports and visas. So, whatever you or your clients need to complete your travel experiences, you as a professional will have access to it.
And so, coach, why travel? Why now? Well, we always say, why not travel? Why not now, right? Travel, you guys, is a $10 trillion industry. It is projected to be a $15 trillion industry in the next decade, right? Can you say it with me? It's a whole lot of money in this. It's a whole lot of money in this opportunity. And who is leading the charge? Them Gen Zs, them leisure travels, right? So Gen Zers attribute $1.5 trillion annually to the industry, right? Now, not to be mistaken or taken over, the baby boomers, they're there too. If you are a boomer, put a boomer in the chat, right? They're attributed to $2.5 trillion annually, right? But I gotta represent for my folks. If you are a Generation Xer, put an X in the chat, right? Because yes, don't snub the Gen Xers. We attribute $3 trillion to the industry. Y'all understand that travel is the number one research category online Monday through Fridays, 9 to 5. Now, ladies and gentle giants, what are we supposed to be doing Monday through Friday, 9 to 5? I'm not waiting for the answer. I'm going to let you know. We supposed to be working. Well, y'all supposed to be working because I don't work a job. Y'all supposed to be working, but you looking up where you can dip your toes and what oceans you can dip it in, right? So it makes sense for you to get into a $10 trillion industry.
Oh, yes, it does make sense, guys, because you're going to get paid on what people are doing anyway. I'm a traveling competitive cheer mom. I'm a traveling competitive football mom. My eldest son, he played Division 1 college football. We were traveling. I want y'all to think about all the travel you can get paid on what people are doing anyway. Because remember, as a business owner, it's not just about vacation travel. Let's think about this, guys. How many of you have ever traveled for a funeral? How many of you have ever traveled for treatment, as in surgery, medical treatment? Dental tourism is on the rise. My cousin's son went to Colombia to get his dental work done and saved a whole lot of money. People travel for business, education, conferences. So almost everyone you know is already traveling or want to travel, and we don't have to beg or convince people to do it. And we definitely want to break down how much money you can earn. So let's cover some of these commission examples in travel.
Yeah, so you could, oh, I'm sorry. So here's an example of what you can earn. So this just say you know someone who travels quite often, a couple times a month, right? And they can book this on your website. You don't even have to be bothered. They can do it themselves, right? So this is a 3-night hotel stay. And for this commission, you would earn $151.20, right? Y'all excited yet? Wait, there's more.
Can you
Are
see it?
there
Oh yeah, you could go through all the
Yeah,
commissions.
are
Go
there
ahead, get it, get
anybody
it.
on here that loves to golf? Now I don't. I tried it once and it was horrible. But golfers, they do not travel alone. So with this example, you have a group of four golfing in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. And if you book this for your clients, you would earn a commission of $274.86. What is that? Your cell phone bills? Y'all see we doing here? We taking bills off your hands. You see? And then, if you know someone who has just gotten engaged or are planning, they've already had their wedding, but they have not done the honeymoon yet, you can let them know that I can handle that for you. Because with this is a 7-day honeymoon, all inclusive in the resort in Cancun with butler service. Now, if you've ever experienced butler service, it's going to be hard for you to go back. Okay. But with this example, for a 7-day honeymoon, you would earn a commission. Go back one time, coach. You would earn a commission of $561.79. Now, not that might be your car note. I'm not for certain. All right. We're taking bills off your hand. And the next one, if you are a part of your family reunion cruise committee, then make sure they know that you are now the family travel agent. Because with this 5-day group cruise for a family reunion with 20 cabins booked on a Western Caribbean cruise, you would have earned a commission of $2,240.17. That is somebody's mortgage and or rent. We are taking bills off your hands.
Yes, y'all, that's over $3,000 in commission that you can earn. And those are just 4 examples. So while you're thinking about this being a business, y'all, this is not like going to law school. This is not like becoming a surgeon. You get a chance to have fun learning and earning. After 10 years of being in this business, I wake up super excited still. Why? Because it's just travel. Somebody say that for me in the comments. It's just travel. So, what are you doing in your business? You're educating yourself from a client perspective. That means when we're traveling, y'all, we're eating the food, drinking the drinks. After being laid off from my 6-figure job in 2016, just 2 weeks later, I was invited to go to the Bahamas on one of these educational familiarization trips that's designed exclusively for travel agents. Y'all, they told me to pack my bathing suit, my sandals, my maxi dresses. It felt so much like vacation, but we were doing some work. We were touring hotels and resorts. We were eating the food, meeting the managers. They were telling us about all of their properties, when the best time to travel. How many of y'all can do work like that? Right? We were drinking and sipping adult cocktails. All right. We were even there during Junkanoo Carnival and they gave us backstage passes to the festivals. Y'all, this was amazing. And it was still just business. They just wanted us to post on social media and say hashtag everything's better in the Bahamas. Now, how many of y'all are already doing this? You're traveling, sharing your experiences, doing it for fun and for free. But now, as a travel professional, you will become better educated because now you'll have access to those portals. Now you'll have unlimited access to free certifications worldwide. And to our travel business partners that are on right now, go ahead and drop in the comments some of your certifications that you've completed. You're not limited, you guys. They're all free. So think about becoming a destination wedding specialist. You love Dubai, become a Dubai specialist. We even have people that are autism travel specialists, guys. So you can also advance through our company. Whereas an IntelliTravel agent, you could become Dreammaker certified, a vacation builder, travel genius, or even an ambassador. Y'all drop your stats in the comments below. Now let's talk about these IntelliTrips. See, Director Deneen first shared with you guys how you can make money and travel. Now, Director Deneen, let's show them how some of our agents have saved money on their travel on these educational trips.
Yeah, so our educational trips are called IntelliTrips, right? Why this is important, you want to stand out amongst the crowd, right? And so with this IntelliTrip, we went to Negril, Jamaica for 4 days and 3 nights, all inclusive, adults only. That means leave them cheering at home, okay? With this IntelliTrip, you also earned, the agents that went on this also earned a wellness travel certification. Again, that is helping you to stand out, right? And so with this trip, it costs $499 per person. Y'all, have y'all ever been to Jamaica? You can't get a flight to Jamaica for $499. Okay. So you can go there for 4 days. Then we have Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I'm going to learn how to speak Spanish so my tongue can roll better when I say that. But this IntelliTravel trip was to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic for 4 days, 3 nights, 5-star, all-inclusive resort. And with this one, you also got a luxury travel advisor certification. Again, guys, you are learning how to stand out amongst the crowd, right? And so with this certification, you would have paid with this IntelliTrip, I'm sorry, you would have paid $720 per person. Y'all, is that good? Oh, is that good? Have you ever been to Dominican Republic, Punta Cana? This resort, I heard, cost a whole lot of money, right? Not $720 per person.
There's definitely a comma in that price. And y'all, butler service, maid service included, game changer. So it's nothing like the travel industry. Y'all, we have 3 guarantees. There's a lot of options out there in the travel industry, but people are choosing IntelliTravel. That's how we have over 145,000 agents worldwide. Why we are ranked on the Better Business Bureau. Guys, A+ rated. First and foremost, you get the best travel price guarantee. So just picture this. You're a travel agent. The commissions are built inside of the price, and your prices are still better than the comparable rates online. And even still, if you can't beat a price, IntelliTravel says, you know what? We will give your client 110% of the difference on a future trip booked with you. Amazing. But what about those of you that you're just a little bit nosy or maybe a little bit skeptical, or you're like me and you like to get your hands on there? You could get started tonight and have access to a no questions asked 30-day money back guarantee. Guys, get started. Get everything we share with you, all of your access to the industry, your credentials, access to training, booking travel, even access to our weekly travel commission. And if for whatever reason you decide it's just not for you, cancel and get your money back. But drop the word business in the comments for me, because I want to make sure you all understand the power of being in a business. And IntelliTravel get it. They said we're going to offer a unique profit guarantee. Y'all, they stand behind our product so much, they'll give you access for a full 12 months. And if you haven't earned more or saved more than you've invested, cancel and get a refund of the difference of what you didn't earn or save in your business. Y'all, this is a game changer. Again, this is why most people choose IntelliTravel. We were supposed to have our special guest on, Tirsa. I think she was not able to hop on with us, but she is one of our top selling agents, one of our top recruiters in our marketing business, which we're about to unlock with you now, guys. She started this business while working full time in corporate America. Her job was getting on her nerves right at the right time, as her travel business had already replaced that income. And she decided that she was no longer working a job. Now been full time, I believe, for about 3 years now. Amazing. So we're going to break down now this part of the presentation. Now, I don't want y'all to overthink this. Some people miss it because of things that they've heard or what have you. But here is what I love about our opportunity. We're not just traditional travel agents. Now, what do I mean by that? Traditional travel agents in today's time, when 85% of travelers are actually booking their own travel, lose money. And here's how. Someone will reach out to a travel agent after they've already Google searched their travel, already compared what they could see that they could compare, reach out to an agent, ask that agent to put a quote together. They'll see that that agent's quote is pretty close to what they have already researched. And guess what, y'all? They go book the trip themselves anyway. That travel agent wasted time. How do I know? I actually experienced that firsthand in this business. I had someone who reached out to me through social media. I met the budget. Actually, I got below her budget, y'all. And I said, well, what happened? I saw her pictures on the trip and she didn't book it through me. She was like, oh, I just went ahead and booked it myself. I said, well, how about I show you how to earn income the next time you decide to book travel yourself? She said, okay, and join the business. Then I had my aha moment, Director Denise. I realized that I never used a travel agent before I became a travel agent. The reason I started my travel agent business is because I was like those people already doing research, already booking travel. Drop a one in the comments if you guys can relate to that, never using a travel agent before becoming one. So I actually love this part we're about to break down. Why? Because our company says that what if someone doesn't want to be your consumer? What if they don't want you to make money off of them, but they want to make money with you? Guys, here with Planet Marketing, you can build a network. That means that you can empower yourself and others. You're going to learn here shortly how you can earn leverage income, residual income, and you don't have to quit your job because Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest men on this earth, he says never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Everybody drop that word never, because what just stood out to me when I was first introduced to this and reading this quote is how often wealthy people, I'm talking millionaires and billionaires, have multiple streams of income. Yet poor and middle class people have one job to pay 20 bills. And then they're stressed out when they lose that one job, but they get to keep those 20 bills. So we want you to have your options open. We don't pressure you to recruit. In fact, we've had people that will see this and decide to just be a travel agent. That's up to you. But guys, we're going to do our due diligence to make sure you know all the streams of income that you can earn. Director Denise, can you break down this weekly income for us?
Yes, we get leverage weekly income. And so what that means is, so if you introduce the business to one person and they decide to start their travel business, you will earn a $50 direct sales commission for that one person, right? Wait for the rest of it on the slide.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell them, hey, you don't have to just recruit one. Okay.
I was going to get to that part. And then if that one person also introduce the business to somebody else, and then they're going to earn their $50 direct sale commission, but you're going to earn a 50% check match, right? So they earn 50, you earn 25, right? And then there's also additional team bonuses, $10 team bonuses, right? So there is no limit to the amount of people that you can introduce this business to. Now, I only said one person, but you can do one person or 100 people. It doesn't matter. Just understand, for every single person that you introduce to the business and they catch the vision as well, and you're going to earn a $50 direct sales commission, but you also will earn a 50% check match for everybody they introduce, right? And then there are no limits on direct sales matches or team bonuses, right? And this leverage weekly income is paid to you what? Weekly.
Every single week. How many of y'all are introverts? How many of y'all are shy? You don't know a whole lot of people, right? What I love about this business and the fact that it's in travel, all we're doing is sharing. Let me show you how you can make money in travel. In fact, just to give you guys an example of what this looked like, Director Deneen literally has personally sponsored over 100 people. She have individuals who have also sponsored several people. I want you guys to not think about all the people that you know, but the fact that you know people that you don't know. So I introduced this business to a young lady, Director Kyra, who's now a six-figure earner, who introduced this business to Pastor Darren Vanette out of New Orleans, Louisiana, who's also a director, who then introduced this business to his cousin, Desiree, who introduced this business to a young lady through social media named Brandy, who happens to be Director Deneen's little sister, who introduced the business to her. Y'all see how this works? So you know people who know people that you don't know. And I love the fact that you're able to get paid from it because we're constantly referring things to people anyway. But here is just travel. Here in Planet Marketing, you're celebrated early in your success, right? If you're a bronze builder on our team, meaning you have personally sponsored at least 3 agents, go ahead and drop the word bronze in the comments. You've earned a minimum of $150. That's 3 people that you're getting 50% matches from, right? Now, you're not going to stay there. Drop the word silver if you're a silver builder on our team. Silver means you have personally enrolled 6 agents, Mr. Bradley isn't waiting until you have hundreds of people. He's identifying leaders early in this industry, guys. And as a travel professional and a business coach, we love this part of it. You've earned at least $300 personally as a silver builder, but you're not stopping there. Gold builder, Director Denise, you have several gold builders on your team. When people have personally enrolled 9 active agents, they unlock even more income. Let's talk about that income.
Yes. So everybody say go gold in the chat, because that's what you should. That's your initial target, is becoming a gold builder, right? So you get your first level of $10 team bonuses. So remember when I said when you introduce someone to the business, you get a $50 direct sales commission? Well, when you are a gold builder, add 10 to that. So now when you introduce someone to the business as a gold builder, you'll earn $60 total, because that's the direct sales and the first level of the $10 team bonuses. And then there's a 10% match on personal ITA travel commissions. Y'all, that's one of my favorite ways of getting paid, because I make money booking travel, but I also make money not booking travel. So what that looks like, if an agent on my team decides to book a cruise, and let's say she earns $5,000 in commission, I'm going to earn $500. I don't know nobody on that cruise. But because I wasn't selfish with this opportunity, and I introduced her to the business, I'm going to earn a 10% travel commission override. And then there's also a 10% match on personal reps matrix commissions.
Ooh, and y'all, we're talking about residual income. How many of y'all have those amazing residual bills? They don't care about your feelings, right? Residual bills are coming on time every single month. They don't care if you're working or not, if you're sick or not, if whatever is going on in your life, right? Not even if you're dead or alive. If your family members want to keep what you have going on, they got to pay the bill too. So I want y'all to think about this. Residual bills are coming no matter what. What if you created residual income that will pay you and your family no matter what? Just think about it. There are people that are going to join your team that every month they stay in business and pay their monthly fee. The company is going to split the profit and give you a $4 per active agent residual income. Drop how long you've been in the business for those of you that are on the team. Guys, I've been earning residual income from many individuals since 2015. So I want you to think about that. This is a 3x9 team build matrix. And it's called a team build matrix because it's not just about the people you bring on board, but again, you know people who know people that you don't know. You'll introduce this business to others and they'll introduce it to others. In fact, here with our residual matrix, your sponsor that invited you on tonight, they actually can introduce this business to someone who lands in your matrix. But all you have to do is personally enroll agents to unlock the qualifying levels. So I love the fact that Mr. Bradley said you don't even have to be a bronze builder to start earning residual income. As soon as you have personally sponsored at least 2 agents, you unlock your first 2 levels of the matrix, giving you the opportunity to earn up to $48 in residual income. Now I know you're thinking that's not a lot, but remember, your business is going to grow every month. My residual income has grown every single month for 10 years straight because people keep sharing the opportunity. Guys, if you want to unlock more opportunity for residual income, let's say you introduce the business to 5 agents personally. Now you've unlocked 5 levels. You can earn up to $1,452. This is in addition to all the other streams of income we shared with you. Okay. Now, unlock more levels. Why not just go gold, right? I love how you said that, Director Denise. Go gold builder. That means no matter where people land in your matrix, you're qualified to earn the commission. Guys, as a gold builder, you unlock all 9 levels. You can earn up to $118,092 minimum in residual income. Isn't that powerful? Now, what I love about this is it's not going to happen overnight. Y'all have over 3,400 plus agents that are inside of my matrix. For now, I get excited for the people doing better than me. Guys, there are people in a company that are earning $4 for matrix of over 10,000 individuals, over 15,000, 20,000. game changer, you guys. So I love that. And Director Deneen, we have this amazing director program. I know we introduced you as a one-star director. I have your slide coming up here soon so you can share your story. But guys, we love helping people. How many of you are natural born leaders? How many of you love helping people get to their next levels? How many of you love coaching? Some of you do that on your jobs and they're not even paying you. What do I mean by that? I was one of those employees that was so good that when new people were hired, they asked me to help them get started. Anybody else like that in the comments? So I was excited when Planet says, nope, we're not just going to say, here you go, help us train. We're going to pay you a monthly bonus and we're earning that bonus tomorrow. $500 are paid out to all of our one-star directors with teams that have a minimum team of 100 agents. You guys, you're not doing this alone. Let's say you help 10 people get started and y'all go to work together. Now you teach those 10 how to get their own 10. That's a team of 100. With your full-time job income, I want you to think about how our directors earn a guaranteed $1,000 a month. Remember, I said we're not telling you to quit your job. Imagine your job check and now you're earning an extra 12,000 minimum per year thanks to this business. So we love it here, guys. $20 in team bonuses you'll earn as a one-star. And guess what? You'll get some people within that 100. They'll want their own teams of 100. Yes, some people focus on just travel. You're going to get some people that say, I want my own residual. I want to earn bonus money too. And that one-star will go to two-star, like Director Deneen is getting so very close to with her organization of over 200 agents, y'all. When that number hits 300, she will then earn a $1,000 monthly bonus. $30 in team bonuses. Can y'all see the stars? How many of y'all can see yourselves as a 3-star? 500 active agents on your team, y'all. $2,000 in monthly bonuses, $40 in team bonuses. See, what I didn't tell y'all is the day that I was fired from my job, I earned 2 checks from Planet Marketing. My weekly check as well as my one-star director bonus check. So I'm not telling you could do this while working a job just to say it. I actually did it. Guys, most of our directors are still working jobs. 4-star director, I'm blessed to be a 4-star. Tomorrow the company will pay my family a $5,000 bonus. I love that. $50 in team bonuses. But I have my eyes on more stars too. 5 stars in the company already. Tomorrow, y'all, they're getting a bonus of $10,000 in a time where they say the economy is doing real bad. During a time where a lot of people, thousands of people are losing jobs, Planet Marketing is still depositing bonus money. We even have 6 stars in our company, teams of 10,000. Y'all think they did it alone? No. They simply helped people who helped people who helped a whole lot of more people. And tomorrow they're getting a $16,000 bonus. We even have our number 1 earner right now out of the UK. She is a 7-star, y'all. She has an organization of over 25,000, and tomorrow she's earning a $30,000 bonus. And again, I get excited when people do better than me because that means if they can do it, we can do it. But Mr. Bradley, he has big dreams and a big vision for our company, y'all. $250,000 of bonus money on the table. So y'all have heard from Director Deneen throughout this presentation. She come with a lot of energy, a lot of knowledge. Guys, she is a veteran. She is a wife, a mom. She is a boss. She's a Century Club member, meaning she has personally sponsored over 100 agents to her team with the organization of well over 200. Let's hear your story, Director Deneen.
Well, thank you, Coach, again. So, ladies and gentlemen, yep, my name is Deneen. I am a wife, a stay-at-home mom of 3, but my babies are not itty-bitty babies. I have a 30-year-old. I have a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old. Yep, you caught those ages correctly. Keep me lifted in prayer. Okay, I served on active duty for more than 2 decades, so I've been around the world and back again. I started my travel business when my little sister, Brandy, Ambassador Brandy, introduced me to this business, right? And here's the thing, I walked away from my last official job September 2017. Now, I did that because I needed to be available to my mother who was ill, right? And I had my children to take care of. But I kept traveling. Y'all, I left my job in September 2017. October, I went to Mexico. January, I went to the DR. When I came back to the DR, I was planning to go in Jamaica. So my sister was like, "You gonna go broke if you don't find a different way of how to travel." So she introduced me to this business opportunity. And on February 11th, 2018, I started my travel business, and this is where I've been. I did not decide to become a Century Club member or a director until I realized that this is life happening to us right now. So I needed to live my life out loud and on purpose while also leaving a legacy for my children, right? And so when I decided that's what was going to happen, that's what happens, right? And so it doesn't matter if you come into the business and all you see is travel. That doesn't matter. You can evolve into something else. So don't worry. If all you see right now is travel, that's fine. Understand that the opportunity is here for you to grow. And with Team Relentless, you are never going to do this by yourself. We have tons and tons of resources and leadership and guidance here to help you grow. And I am a witness of that. So that is who I is, and that is what it's going to be.
Yes, that is what it's going to be. And I love that we have this opportunity, guys. I see y'all in the chat. I will answer the questions. We'll answer the questions at the end. Please keep the questions coming. Save them until the end so we can help you guys get the answers that you are looking for. But, I know you have your eyes on a presidential ring, maybe even a Rolex. What I love is that here at Planet Marketing, we have our presidential ring and Rolex watch, guys. How many of you desire to earn six figures? Well, I'm here to tell you, even if you're not earning six figures on your job, even if you've never earned six figures before, many of our six-figure income earners have earned six figures for the first time thanks to this business. As soon as you're earning a minimum of $8,333 a month, like Director Kyra Harris, you will be awarded that sapphire ring. I love that there's another level to that. My husband and I, we have been awarded the ruby ring. That's a minimum of $20,833 a month. Y'all think about it all the time. I was so grateful even this morning in worship. I said, wow, if that job wouldn't have fired me 10 years ago, 10 years later, I would still not earn this type of income. Take control over your future, guys. We have diamond ring wearers in the company. That's a minimum of $41,666 per month. That is powerful. And we even have 8 documented millionaires. So if you want that double diamond ring and earn a minimum of $83,333 per month, understand it doesn't matter about your educational background, your resume. It doesn't even matter who you know today. Once you guys go to work and build your brand and follow the strategies and trainings that we're going to teach you, you can have whatever you truly desire. Guys, every 5-star director gets a diamond encrusted Rolex watch. So I love what our business, our founder, Mr. Bradley, didn't say, hey, we're going to give you a car program. We're going to give you these things. No, they give you all of your money and we get rings to document the success. But here's something that we should talk about too, Director Deneen, our income disclosure statement. Some people see things like this and they see all of this money as an opportunity and they think pyramid scheme. This is a scam. And it's not. We get 1099s with this business. No, you're fine. We get 1099s with this business. The lowest earning income is $0. What does that mean?
That means you do nothing, you make nothing. Real simple. And I love that because we're transparent, right? We're not here to tell you when you come in here, you're going to make $1 billion. No, ma'am, and no, sir. You're going to have to do the work, right? So if you look at that chart and you see you need just, $5,000 extra, you find that on that chart, go over there, see what you need to do, and then go to work. It's really that simple.
It really is, you guys. This is not a get rich quick program. People can earn a significant amount of income in a short period of time, but the average person, it takes time to develop your business skills, to build your brand, and to truly build that income. This was a game changer for me. I know you're a grandmother. I'm a lolly, right? We have our babies, our grandbabies, and we have future grandchildren that we haven't even met yet. How many of you would like to leave a legacy? Not a bill, but an actual will of income. Guys, as a Planet Marketing Director, feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, this business that you've built will outlast you. That means that your family will still receive your Planet Marketing weekly commission, director pay, director bonuses, and monthly residual income. Leave something behind. But let's go right into a snapshot of our team of directors. I saw someone asking, well, how does it work? We wouldn't be a team of over 3,400 if it were not for these top leaders going out, sharing the business, cultivating and helping their team as well. So we have amazing directors, many who will be added on here. If you're next, drop a one in the comments if you are ready to have your picture, your name blasted here as someone who's leaving a legacy for your family as a director as well. And so it's a turnkey business. Y'all, we're doing this launch live on behalf of our business partners because most of them are too shy or too new to share the business. So know that when you get started, we're going to help you. We'll answer your questions. We have training online, on demand, on the phone, in person, guys. We literally have everything you need. So, Director Deneen, it take money to make money, right? So
Indeed.
yes, how could someone get started if they were ready to join tonight?
Well, first off, price is what you pay. Value is what you get, right? To start your business on today, somebody put today in the chat. To start your business today, it will cost you a one-time fee of $199.90. Again, one time. How often you got to pay that? One time. You got to pay it semi-annually? One time. It's a one-time fee of $199.90. Now, the way that's broken down, remember we talked about two separate business opportunities, right? One is IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel sells travel, right? So with IntelliTravel, it's going to cost you a one-time. Well, when you break it down, it's $179.95. Right. And then Planet Marketing that sells IntelliTravel, that's $19.95 together. All together, that's $199.90. And sometimes people get a little confused with this slide and they believe they got to pay three different prices. No, ma'am, and no, sir. It is a one-time fee of $199.90. And on the 31st day in business, there is monthly fees, right? Think of that as your overhead, right? So your monthly fee will be $59.90, right? Monthly. All right. And so that's how you break down how much it's going to cost for you to start your business on today.
Yes. And y'all, make sure you understand the power of investing in yourself. I had a lady, she says, well, why do I have to pay a monthly fee? Do you realize that no matter what business you get into, you will have a monthly cost? I remember when I was at a travel event, Director Deneen, there was a traditional travel agent there. And she thought her business was better than mine because she ran a brick and mortar travel agency. I said, well, ma'am, how much do you pay per month to keep that traditional travel agency going? Y'all, thousands of dollars. She had to pay rent. She needed to keep the lights on. She had to have a security alarm. She had employees. She needed a phone service. She had Wi-Fi. And our only monthly cost to run a full-fledged work from anywhere agency total, with also being able to not have employees but empower business partners, only $60 a month. Game changer, I'm telling you guys. But you get some extra value when you join our team. So I love when people tell me, well, I've seen this opportunity before with IntelliTravel and Planet, but you haven't seen it like this. When you join Team Relentless, guys, we even have our own automated marketing recruiting system. We're live today, but we have an on-demand system that literally share this business on your behalf. You could join tonight, start sharing that information, and get paid as early as next week. We have a private Facebook group of just our team members. We answer questions. We share tips and strategies. We even have our own exclusive Team Relentless University. Everything free of charge. Unlimited free coaching sessions. You get done for you marketing templates again, so you could stand out from the crowd like Director Deneen mentioned. You get unlimited vacation vouchers. So for those of you who are viewing, you get one surprise voucher tonight. But when you join our team, you get access to all of them. And I pay for them on behalf of our team, so you don't have to use them to grow your business, guys. Also, we have a team map so you can network with others that's in your area. Don't you love that? You can meet up, you can book travel together, you can film content together. So we are an organization that truly have a community. You get a 14-day workbook. We have live Q&A sessions. There's a ton of value here. So that's the end of our presentation. We have 3 types of people, and we still have that vacation voucher for you too. But we have number 3s. Number 3s are, I got the info. I prefer to be a consumer. It's a no thank you. We want to thank you for your time. And yes, you still get that voucher. But here's the deal. Don't just go book travel with a stranger. Book travel with the person who invited you here, knowing that that commission is going to bless their household. And if you ever change your mind, always remember who shared this with you first. We also have number 2. Some of you have already started asking questions in the comments. We got you. Number 2s, drop your questions. And if you have questions later, that's fine. If you want to ask the questions directly to the person who invited you, you can do that. You can even reply to the email if you wish, but we will answer those questions here in just a moment. And number 1s, drop a 1 in the comments if you're going back right now to privatetravelaunch.com to get your travel business started. Y'all, it takes less than 15 minutes. You'll have access to everything that we shared with you on tonight. Immediate access to getting your credentials in your welcome email, immediate access to the travel agent booking portals, immediate access to being able to share this business with others so they can learn and earn with you, you guys. Immediate access. Why? Because you will have a 30-day money back guarantee. Directed to need if somebody was on the fence right now trying to figure out, what should I do? What would you say to them?
Start your travel business. There is no risk in you becoming a travel agent today inside of our organization. There is nothing. You have the 30-day money back guarantee. You have the unique profit guarantee. You have the price match guarantee, and you have all the exclusive tools with Team Relentless. There is no risk. I challenge you to get started on today. And if you're not booking travel within the first 14 days, then we need to have a conversation, because that workbook is designed to have you booking travel in your first 14 days. So you won't even reach that 30-day before you start booking travel, right? So if you are on the fence, do you love to travel? Do you want to travel more than once or twice a year? Do you want to make money in the travel that you book for your mom and your cousin, your coworkers, your neighbors, everybody? Yes? Did you say yes to any of that? If you did, welcome to the team.
Yes, welcome to the team. I see Angela. She is ready. She says she wants to start, but she's scared. Yes, starting anything new is scary, right? If you have kids, you know that first pregnancy, all 3 of mine was scary. I'm like, man, listen, what's to come? But starting a new job, moving to a new neighborhood, starting school. But the good news is that you'll have a team around you that is definitely going to help you and support you. So go ahead and get started so you can see exactly what it's like to be here on the money making side of travel. Now, drum roll, please. Hey, I think I have one of those. Let me see here. Let me be a little extra real quick. Y'all, thank you so much for your time. You get a 3-night luxury hotel accommodation voucher. Y'all, we've been using these vouchers and as giveaways. Of course, when you're a travel agent, we don't use vouchers, but as gifts to our clients, to people who take the time to take a look at this information, to even see if this is something for you. Guys, all you have to do is text the word Vegas to phone number 281-767-9711, and you will receive that link as a thank you. All right. It will have all the details there. This is a voucher where you only pay the taxes and fees, y'all. And depending on the hotel, we've seen people to choose. Aria is one of the hotels that's included in this voucher, and they paid only $46 a night for the taxes and fees. And yeah, if you know anything about that hotel, your mouth will drop to the floor. But this is as a thank you to us. All the details about this voucher is explained. So go ahead and take a screenshot, write it down, do whatever it takes so that you can get this. And remember, when you join our team, you'll have access to all of our vacation vouchers anyway. So this is absolutely amazing offer to you guys. And here, we're a 4-star organization, y'all. Team Relentless. You're not just a number. We're a family. You see all these photos of us getting together, just loving on each other, excited. We travel together. We go to conventions together. We host our own meetups together, you guys. And we're just excited that you have the opportunity now to connect with an organization that's going to help you get the level of success you truly desire. All right. So make sure you get back to the person who invited you. If you have questions, we're checking the chat right now. Any questions? Any questions? Go ahead and drop them. What's a top question you've heard people ask, Director Deneen?
Do I have to recruit? That's always the question. And remember, guys, the Planet Marketing business is optional. I can't right now. Is optional, right? And so you don't have to recruit, but why would you not want to? But you don't have to, right? That's the top question. Will I have coaching and mentorship, right? I'm not tech savvy. How do I create the things online? Those are the top questions that people tend to ask me.
Yes, I see there's a question. Angela in Trinidad is asking, is the money you earn TT dollars or USD? And thank you. I see we had an answer to that. That is, you are paid in US dollars. Okay. Janelle, thank you so much. I know you recruit a lot of our Caribbean business partners to our team as well. Thank you guys so much for all of your comments here.
Mhm.
Let's see. Yeah, I see. Thank y'all so much for answering too. Training is included. Of course, you get your success coach. Lucy says she's a natural born helper. Yeah, a lot of us
She would do
were.
well in this opportunity.
Yes, indeed.
I saw a
Um,
couple times people say they're scared. Y'all, just do it, right? Again, there is no risk in you guys starting your business today, right? You start your business today and you'll get access to the 14-day workbook. You can start going through that workbook tonight, right? And it's you versus you. Let's just say you start tonight and it takes you 30 days to go through the workbook. Okay, that's fine. Some people have gone through as quickly as 3 days. Some people take 30 days. It's okay, right? Just understand, we just want you to learn and grow. This is not a crabs in a barrel organization. This is a each one teach one organization, right? So we want everybody to learn whatever it is you want to learn. So you want to be a wheelchair specialist? Got you. You're going to learn how to do that, right? You want to host wellness retreats? Got you. You're going to learn how to do that as well. And it's not going to cost you anything extra, all right? And remember, you still have access to those 3 guarantees.
yes, Lucy. She has 2 questions. She's not tech savvy. Ha! We look good, girl, on social media, but most of us started that way. I mean, we have tools like AI, Canva. Again, you'll get those done for you templates. The travel suppliers, they give you marketing videos, pictures, brochures. So you definitely don't have to be tech savvy. The fact that you're on this live right now, taking a look at this opportunity, if you know how to open up your phone and get online, that's really all you need to know. The other skills you will learn. Also, see where you ask, do you need a business bank account or a separate bank account? That's a personal preference. You're not required to do that. Over time, if you start to earn a significant amount of income, your financial advisor may advise you to separate those funds. But to get started, you definitely do not need a business bank account. We definitely appreciate you for being on. Who invited you, Miss Lucy? We can't wait to welcome you to the team as well. So, guys, this replay will be available again. You can get back to the person who invited you. You could go back to your email or go to privatetravelaunch.com. Follow those enrollment instructions, and we can't wait to celebrate you and give you all of your access. Thank you so much, Director Deneen, for
My
being
pleasure.
on. And yes, Lucy, Phyllis is amazing. So Phyllis, get back to your guest, Miss Lucy. And again, when you get started, you'll have more questions and we will always be available for you to get those answers. So don't think you have to have all the answers before getting started. And we can't wait to welcome y'all to the money making side of travel. Yeah.
Hey, Team Relentless in the building. We building wealth, changing lives, and taking over big business, big bags. Let's get it.
Run it up, rank it up, go. Bronze, silver, gold, let's grow. Let's build 1 star, 2 star, 3, 4, 5. 5-star Rolex, living that life. Started from a vision, now we running up the score. They're helping people level up, now they're earning more. For travel biz, popping, stacking legacy checks. Hub changing lives daily, watch the fam get blessed. 3 get you bronze, 6 get you silver. Plug 9 go gold, now the team getting bigger. 100 squad, that's a 1-star crown. And a 300 deep, that's a 2-star sound. 500 strong, now we running like a boss. Cut 1500 squad, 4-star, never lost. 5-star team, Rolex shining on my wrist. Nigga legacy in motion, we ain't stopping till we rich.
Bought Sapphire Flex, that's a 100K ring. Nigel Ruby at 250, now we doing big things. Diamond ring shining at a $500,000, double up a milli. Now we running up the bill. Social media take over, dominating every lane. Top team worldwide, put respect on the name. We don't chase jobs, now we build that wealth. To travel more, stress less, and invest in yourself.
Run it up, rank it up, go. Bronze, silver, gold, let's grow. 1 star, 2 star, 3, 4, 5. 5-star Rolex, living that life. This ain't a game, this a movement. We changing lives, we breaking generational curses. Dark, we stacking legacy in. And we ain't stopping till we all at the top. Team Relentless, we here to stay. Building wealth in a major way. Legacy moves, travel dreams unlock. All gas, no brakes, straight to the top.